got to meet Mao's family, and we are now standing in the orchard that his family owns.
We got to the orchard in a very cool way. We all rode in the back of a small truck.
Mao showed us how to climb up into the orchards and pick the apples. The redder they are, the riper they are. And this one's going right in the basket. And his family has been harvesting apples for over 30 years, I think. They've been picking apples their whole life.
There are two different types of apples here, Fuji and Gala, and many people in America eat Fuji apples. So from this orchard, they actually sell apples internationally, all over. So you may be eating one of these apples here.
The families we've been meeting are endlessly hospitable and inviting, and they're so nice and just absolutely open and warm.
Wonderful.
Super crisp.
So we ate with the family today, as usual. It was another big feast. We always have feasts. I mean, I feel like I'm gaining weight every day. They served one dish at a time, which was different than we've seen in the past. They bring out a dish, and then there were no plates. Everybody just digs in and eats when they feel like it. And it was a more communal thing. It was better for socializing, I thought, because everybody did it together. You didn't have your own plate in your individual place. Everybody was reaching everywhere, communicating, interacting, and it was a good setup for lunch.
So between picking apples and munching on our apple snacks, we sat right down in the middle of the orchard and held English class. The students are getting better at their pronunciation, but it takes a lot of practice. So today we were talking about describing the flavors of apples and kind of working on the adjectives and adverbs and not mixing those up, and working a little bit more on the pronunciation. Apple, actually, the word apple itself is a little bit hard. The sounds in the word are hard for the Chinese accent to work around, but the students really got it.
The students knew a lot about the apples. I was very impressed. They had a different perspective than I would, being a nutritional scientist. I know about the vitamins, all that type of stuff. They had a more philosophical view, I guess you could say, of the apples. They believe that it gives you a longer life and beauty, and that was a new take that I've never seen before. I've noticed that they have a lot of traditions and beliefs that Americans would immediately dismiss, and I think that adds a lot of flavor to their lifestyle.
1, 2, 3.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Good. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I've been eating Chinese food 3 times a day for the last 6 days straight, 7 days now, I think, straight. And it's great, I like it, but it is so different from my regular diet. I am just dying to have just American tasting food, like potatoes. Okay, these aren't really potatoes, but something that tastes more American. That's part of the culture shock, and I think it's been making me a little crabby. You've got culture shock when you're feeling crabby. Oh my god. I'm so excited.
So I've learned a very important lesson on this trip, and that is what it's like to be in love. Her name is Big Mac because she's big and she's a Mac. I missed you so much. I missed you too. We're busy.